this is the final conversation about altered pentatonics in this series. So welcome back to the EWI Den. And what we're going to do is talk about how to integrate all this vocabulary, it's a tremendous amount of vocabulary, into your playing, and try to do that as gracefully as we can. And this is how I like to practice, so maybe you can steal a little bit of the method, to apply it to other things. So I like to improvise a lot, and that's enjoyable to me. So I like to couple learning new vocabulary with immediately applying it in an improvisational way. So that gives me, makes it more enjoyable, and I'm more on task, and I think I retain it better and go a little faster with absorbing information. So I just talk you through how I do it. So the play along track here is minor blues, and it has a minor 2-5-1 at the end here. And that allows us to apply ascending melodic minor to each measure. So a very quick review, like we're going to play D ascending melodic minor, G ascending melodic minor, D ascending melodic minor, and then over the half diminished, it would be G ascending melodic minor. Over this altered, it would be B flat ascending melodic minor, and then finally, over the final one chord, it's back to D ascending melodic minor. If that's news to you, just go back and watch the videos, because we just spent a whole bunch of videos talking about how to do that. And then we went over 5 different altered pentatonics. Actually, I think we did more than 5 altered pentatonics, but over top of ascending melodic minor, there are 5 altered pentatonics you can use. Off the 1, you can build a minor 6 pentatonic. So in this case, it would be D minor 6 pentatonic. Over the 2, you could use a minor 7 pentatonic or a minor 6 pentatonic. So that would be E minor 7 pentatonic or E minor 6 pentatonic. Over the flat 3, you can build a whole tone pentatonic, so that would be F whole tone pentatonic. Off the 5, you can build major flat 6 pentatonic. In this case, it's going to be an A. And finally, off the 6, you can play a half diminished pentatonic, or minor 7 flat 5 pentatonic. In this case, B half diminished. And that gives us 5 altered pentatonics that we can apply anywhere we see ascending melodic minor. So if it's a minor scale, you build it off the root. If it's half diminished, you can build it off the flat 3. If it's an altered, you can build it off the flat 2. If it's a Phrygian sus chord, you can build it off the flat 7. If it's a sharp 4 dominant chord, you could build it off the sharp 5. And that really kind of takes all that whole altered world and makes it available with these very interesting shapes. So I'm just going to show you very quickly how I practice. So this chord progression that we're looking at, D minor blues, it says 10 times. So it's 10 choruses. But I organized them in 5 groups. It's just really 5 chord progressions or 5 choruses with repeats. So what we're going to do is we'll apply the first scale to the first group. So the first time through, maybe just play the scale or play a pattern based off of the altered pentatonic built off the 1. And then the second one, we'll do the altered pentatonic built off the 2. And then the third one, the altered pentatonic built off the flat 3. And then the altered pentatonic built off the flat 5. And then the altered pentatonic built off the 6. So each time what we want to do is play our scale or pattern or whatever we're trying to integrate into our playing the first time through, and then the second time through, we're going to improvise using it. So to keep this, rather brief, I'm just going to announce what I'm doing and do it. So here we go. So I'm going to go through the chord progression, and I'll just do the scale. We'll just play the scale in every measure for the first time through and the second time through, improvise. But really, you could do any pattern. So you could go in every measure, or any one of the shapes would be okay. And this will get you set up for a good 6 months of practicing for sure. And then when we press the play button, it tells you how long it would take. So if you did this perfectly, it would take 4 minutes and 7 seconds. So at the beginning, if you just have to play, if you're having trouble with minor 6 pentatonic and displacing it, you could just play minor 6 pentatonic the whole time and get used to playing it off the root. It would be 4 minutes, to play it. And that would give you a good bit of time. Ultimately, you want to set this to go around the circle of keys. That'd be a commitment. At 120, I think that's going to be like 45 minutes or something. But really, if you work your way around the keys, this will open up so many doors. It's certainly worth it. So let's just get rolling. I'm going to play the scale and then improvise. So we're going to play minor 6 pentatonic off of all of the roots of the melodic, of the appropriate melodic minors. And improvise using those same scales. We'll do off the 2. So this will be E minor 6 pentatonic. Improvise. The flat 3 is whole tone. Major flat 6 off the 5th. Half diminished off the 6th. And that's the workout. And you know, you don't have to do it at 120. I was playing 16th notes. I mean, you could start slower. You could use the same scale for the whole progression, you know, and you can just keep adding. So maybe the next day you can add another one, or the next week you can add another one. But getting those sounds into your playing, it's really refreshing. And it just keeps it new, so you don't feel like you're playing the same thing all the time. And this manner of practicing, for me, is a pretty comfortable way to get new vocabulary into my playing, because I just like to play. So 50% of the time I was just improvising, which is pretty fun. So I hope this was helpful for you. If you didn't catch the beginning videos, just hit the subscribe button. There's a playlist on the YouTube page that has like Altered Pentatonics, and you can check it out. And hope you're having a great day, and hope you're having fun playing. So talk to you soon.